Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel Let's Speak in English. What is a verb and how to use verb in a sentence? And what is grammar rule to use verb in simple present tense? Let's we go in detail to explain step by step how to use verb in simple present tense. What is a verb and how to use verb in simple present tense? Let's we go in detail step by step. First of all, we have here definition of verb. What is verb? A verb is a word that expresses an action, occurrence, or state of being, a state of being about the subject. It is one of the most important parts of speech in the English language as it tells what the subject does and what happened to the subject and what is the state of the subject is. So, verb describing all about the subject, what subject is doing, what happened to the subject, and what is the state of the subject is. So verb just described an action, occurrence, or state of being about the subject. This is very simple. Hope you understand this one. Let's we further describe about the verb in grammar. What is the role of verb in grammar? So understanding verb in grammar, let's we go further describe here. A verb is a fundamental part of speech that expresses an action, occurrence, and state of being. So this describe about action, occurrence, or state of being of the subject, and verb form the backbone of sentences, conveying what the subject does or is. So this is the backbone of the sentence and is described about the subject, what subject is doing, and what is the state of the subject. There are different types of verb we use in sentence. Here types of verb. For example, here first one we have here is action verb. Action verb show an action or movement. For example, run, jump, eat. This describe about what the subject is doing. So this describe an action or movement of the subject. Subject doing running, subject is jumping, or subject is eating. This describe about the subject, and that's why the action verb. So next one here is linking verb. Linking verb connect the subject to additional information. This linking verb give additional information about the subject. For example, here am, is, are, seem. These are the linking verb. Other one here is helping verb. Helping verb we also say auxiliary verb. Helping verb assist the main verb in forming tenses. So they help in forming the tenses. For example, do, have, will. These are example of helping verb. Next one, transitive verb. Transitive verb require an object to complete their meaning. For example, throw the ball. Ball here is an object. So this complete their meaning with an object. And next one here, intransitive verb. Intransitive verb do not require an object. This complete without an object. For example here, sleep, arrive, these are example of intransitive verb. So what are verb important? What is the importance of verb in English grammar? Let's describe here. Verbs are essential because they indicate the action, they indicate the state of subject and giving the sentence its meaning. In English grammar, the form of the verb often changes based on the tense, subject and mood. So, form of the verb is changed according to the tense, subject or mood in the sentence. Let's describe about the verbs in simple present tense, where we use verb in simple present tense. That's why we describing about the verb in this lesson today, because we focus on simple present tense. This tense use lots of verb, and when you know about the verb, then very easy to understand simple present tense. That's our main topic of this lesson, using verbs in simple present tense. The simple present tense is commonly used to express the following habitual action. We use simple present tense to express habitual action. For example, she drinks coffee every morning. That's her habit, having a coffee in the morning time. So this describes her habitual action of having coffee in the morning. Therefore, we use simple present tense for habitual action. So next example we take here for general truth. We use simple present tense in general truth. For example, the sun rises in the east. This is the general truth, and we use here simple present tense. So in these two sentences, what the verb describe here? So verb describe here drinks. So she drinks. Drinks describe about the subject. She drinks coffee every morning. So this is describing habitual action, and other describe rises, sun rises in the east, and this describing about the general truth. Let's we further describe where we use simple present tense. We use simple present tense in scheduled events. For example, the bus arrived at 6 p.m. The 6 p.m. is a scheduled time. Every day the bus arrived 6 p.m. That's the scheduled event. Therefore, we use here simple present tense. And next we use simple present tense for thoughts and feeling. For example here, I think it's great. So it's the thought or feeling about someone, what they describe about something. So I think it's great. This describe about thought or feeling. We use here simple present tense. And next where we use simple present tense for permanent situations. For permanent situations we use simple present tense. For example here, they live in London. So this is the example, they living in London permanently. Their home there and they living there. This describe about their permanent situation, and we use here simple present tense in permanent situation. Let's we further describe rule for using verb in simple present tense. So what is rule for using verb in simple present tense? First rule here, plural subject. When we having in sentence I, you, we, they, take the base form of the verb. So when we having sentence I, you, we, they, this means plural subject. If we have plural subject I, you, we, they, that time we use base form of the verb as it is, no change in the base form. With the I, you, we and they, these are plural subject. And second rule here, for singular third person subject, if we have in sentence he, she, it, this is a singular third person subject. When we have in sentence this one, then take the verb with s or es. We add extra s or es with the base form according to the requirement. This is the singular third person subject, he, she, it. We add extra s or es according to the requirement. Third rule here, verb ending in y after a consonant, change y to ish, that is try going to tries. Here, when verb ending in y after a consonant, what is a consonant? Consonant is a English alphabet other than vowel. Vowel is a, e, I, O, U. Other than this word is consonant in English alphabet. When you find this one, here is R is consonant in try. So before Y is R is a consonant, and last ending word is Y. So Y is changed to I, and we add es extra with the base form. So try change to tries, T-R-I-E-S. I for we add Y and extra es here as well. This is the third rule for simple present tense while we using verb. So next rule here, number 4, is irregular verb have unique form that must be memorized. So for example, do change to does and have change to has. So this is irregular verb. This is the unique form of the verb. Thus we have to memorize them. This is the irregular verb. Do change to does and have change to has in irregular verb. Does, have to has. Number 5, the fifth rule here, in negative and question form, use do or does with base form. So we using do or does with base form of the verb as it is in negative sentence or interrogative sentence. So example here, let's we have some example. First sentence we have positive sentence here, she plays soccer. So she is here is a third person singular. So third person singular, he, she, it. When we have in sentence, we add s with the base form. So base form here is play, and we add extra s. So sentence be she plays soccer. This is third person singular. And next example we have here negative sentence. Example, they do not play soccer. They here is a plural subject. With plural subject, I, you, we, they, these plural subject. When we have in sentence, we use base form as it is, no change in the form. So example be like this, they do not play soccer. This is plural subject here. And next example here is interrogative, the question behind the sentence. Does he play soccer? He here is third person singular, and in third person singular the base form we use in as it is form, and sentence be like this, does he play soccer? This is third person singular sentence. Key tips for you how to use verb in simple present tense. By remembering these, it's very easy for you to understand way to use verb in simple present tense. Always use the base form of the verb after do or does. When you find in sentence do or does, use the base form as it is in the form. So this is very simple. Always use the base form of the verb after do or does. This is the first one. And next one here, memorize irregular verbs forms as they do not follow standard conjugation patterns. Let's see further explanation about this sentence. I walk to the school. Verse I is look like a singular subject, but in this sentence it behave like a plural subject in verb conjugation. Let's we have further explanation about this sentence. The subject I is singular, but in the simple present tense it always takes the base form of the verb without adding s or as. This is because I behave like plural subject in verb conjugation. It behave like a plural subject in verb conjugation. We have further clarification here. Although I is grammatically singular, it follows the same rule as plural subject, you, we, they. So it's behave like a plural subject in verb conjugation, like you, we, and they. Let's we have further example more here. You walk to school. So here is walk. Walk is as it is in the base form, no change in the base form, and this is a plural subject here. You is plural subject, I, you, we, they, plural subject. With them we use the base form as it is in the form. So nothing changed in this sentence. Next sentence here, we eat breakfast every day. This is plural subject as well. I, you, we, they, these are plural subject. With plural subject, the base form is nothing changed. It's as it is in the base form. So we eat breakfast every day. The sentence is as it is. Next example here, they play soccer on weekend. This is plural subject here is they. I, you, we, they. This is plural subject. With plural subject, we use base form. So nothing changed in the base form. And sentence is they play soccer on weekend. So notice here in this sentence, the base form of the verb remain unchanged regardless of the plural subject. Here no change in these sentences. Let's we describe rule number 2, adding s or es when we have third person singular he, she, it in the sentence. For example, we have sentence here. She walks to school every day. She is here is third person singular. So she is third person singular here, and she is here, and walk is a base form. We add extra s here with the base form, and sentence will be she walks to school. An explanation about this here. For third person singular subject he, she, it, the verb take an s or es to indicate singularity. This rule distinguishes singular action from plural one. So this describes the singular action. That's why we use es or s to indicate singularity. Then why we add extra es? So we describe this one further, why we add es with the sentence. Verb that end in sh, ch, ss, x, o require es in the third person singular. On a verb thus ending with these words sh, ch, ss, x, o, these require adding extra es in third person singular. So we have example here. He watches TV, end with ch, so add es here. So here word end with ch in this sentence, and that's why we add extra es here. He watches TV. And next example we have further one more here. She goes to the store, end with o, so we add here es. So the word end here is with o, here go end with o, and we add extra es here, and sentence will like this. She goes to the store. This is the sentence. And we have furthermore example here. He fixes the car. The fix end with x word, therefore we add extra es here. The end with x, so we add extra es here. So sentence will like this. He fixes the car. People doing common mistake here. Do not add s to irregular verb that change form, like has changed to have. We do not add extra s in this case. We have to remember this one. Let's we move on the third rule, verb ending with y. Sentence here, he studies hard. So in study, the word ending y, and before y the word is d. D is a consonant, therefore we change y to I and we add extra es here, and we have further explanation here for this sentence. If a verb end with consonant followed by y, the consonant is d, and y we change I here, then we change y to i's for third person singular. So study change to studies hard. Sentence will like this. He studies hard. We have further clarification here. If the verb end with a vowel followed by y, just add s in that case without changing y. We have to remember that one. We have example here for word ending with y. Baby cries loudly. Here cry change to cries because word ending with y and before y is a consonant, r is a consonant, and we change y to I and we add extra es here. Next example here, lady tries to sing. We change try to here tries. And next here, boy plays guitar. Play change to play here because a here is a vowel before y. One vowel before y, that time we do not change y to I, we add just extra s with the word. Boy plays guitar. So play change here is plays. We add extra s because of vowel before y. This one very simple, we already clarify here. If the verb end with a vowel followed by y, just add s without changing y. So this example here, boy play, we add extra s here, guitar. So sentence will be like this, boy plays guitar. So play change to plays because of vowel before y. And tip here, always check if y follow a consonant or vowel to apply the correct rule. So we have to check before y is a consonant or vowel. If before y is a consonant, that time we change y to I and add es. So if have a consonant before y, like this example, we change y to I and add es here. But in case when word ends with vowel before y, that time we add s. An example here, the boy plays guitar. Hopefully you understand how to use verb in simple present tense. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Give us a like and subscribe the channel as well.